Hello, all my dear students of CA Final Full English. I hope you all are doing good. So, I welcome you all to this batch, that is CA Final Direct Tax exam oriented batch for your May 26, September 26, and Jan 2027. Now, let me tell you one thing very clearly, whether you are giving exams in May 26 or September 26 or Jan 27, the syllabus is going to be same only. Because for all the three attempts, ICI makes only one study material, and for all the three attempts, the Finance Act is also going to be same only. That is the Finance Act 2025. So this will be a 100% English batch, full English batch. Nothing will be spoken in Hindi over here. Everything will be spoken in English. So you don't have to worry about it, that whether the language will be switching in between or not. Nothing will be switched. It will be a 100% English batch. Today we are going to start with our first topic, that is profits and gains of business and profession, which you have done it in CA Inter also. But in CA Final, the level is altogether different. It is far different as compared to what you have done in CA Inter. It is in far depth as compared to what you have done in CA Inter. But before we start with our first topic, I would like to say a few things about the batch, how we are going to go about with the batch, what is the coverage in the batch, how much duration will be the batch will be going for, what concepts we are going to cover in the batch, how many questions we are going to cover in the batch, so on and so forth. So these few things you need to have a clarity at the beginning of the batch only. Okay. So the very first thing that I would like to say, the duration of the batch will be approximately around 140 hours to 150 hours. At the beginning of the batch, even I cannot tell you the exact duration, but it will be somewhere around this, that I'm for sure. 5 hours here and there is possible, not more than that. So the duration will be approximately 145 to 150 hours maximum. What we are going to cover in this particular 145 to 150 hours. You will be given two books over here. First, you will be given one concept book, which is a color concept book, which I'll show you also right now. You might also have it in your hand if you have already ordered the batch. And the second will be a question bank. Now, what is the uniqueness about both the books? The color concept book will cover 100% concept. 100% concept which is relevant for your CA final direct tax paper. It is there with great amount of interlinking of provision. When one provision has a link with another, then both of them are equally linked to each other in the book. That you will realize when we will do the provision from the books. So this book covers 100%. This is Bible for you. You have to follow this particular book. That's it. Nothing else have to be followed. And 100% concept will be taught in the class. Generally, students have perception that because this is an exam-oriented batch, whether sir will cover all the concepts or not. I will cover each and every concept that we generally teach in the regular batch, that will be taught in the exam-oriented batch also. But the thing is, in exam-oriented batch, it will be strictly relevant for only exams. In exam-oriented batch, because the duration is lesser, around 145 hours, in regular batch, it is 225 hours. So there we speak little bit about practicality of the provision, how we will apply in our articleship and in our day-to-day life. In exam-oriented batch also, I will be speaking practicality, but slightly little bit as compared to what we do it in regular batch. Obvious reason, there we get extra time. Here we have time as a constraint. Therefore, here the concept will be 100% taught in detail. Even a first time students can follow exam oriented batch. There is nothing wrong in that. If you are learning first time direct tax in CA final, you can go for exam oriented batch. If your objective is just to clear the exams, if your objective is not to understand the nitty-gritties of the provision in detail for your practical life, then you can go for exam oriented batch. So this book contains 100% concept. Nothing else has to be followed after this. Now, I personally believe that only learning concept and understanding concept is of no use in CA final, unless and until you know how to apply that concept in the questions. So for that, you have been given one question bank. This question bank covers more than 550 questions, which includes all the ICI material questions, all updated as per the latest Finance Act, which includes something which nobody has dared to include in their books. That is last 8 attempt RTPs, last 8 MTPs, and last 8 exam paper, including the latest RTP of September 2025. So this batch not only covers all the ICI material, but it also covers 8 RTPs, 8 MTPs, and 8 exam papers. And all of them, all the 550 questions will be taught to you in the class. First, you guys will practice. You can pause the lecture, you can practice, then you can unpause, and then I will explain. All 550 questions will be done in the given dedicated time. How it has to be done, that I know, that you don't worry. Okay. I will just show you the books. You have been given 2 books. One is our color book, as you can see over here, which is applicable for your relevant attempt. Finance Act 2025 is the relevant Finance Act applicable for your exams. And this book has been made with lot of efforts. It has been an effort of last approximately 14 years. 14 years efforts you will see in this book. This book has been made colored, and the color has been very wisely used for you all. Like for example, all the important points are already in red color. All the amendments made by Finance Act 2025 are in green color. All the case laws are in blue color. All the section numbers are in purple color. And the main content is in dark blue color. So we have made use of 5 colors. Green color for latest amendments, because amendments are extremely important for exams. Purple for section numbers. Light blue color for case laws, High Court, Supreme Court judgments. Then important points, all important points which are generally student underlines and highlights, that I have already highlighted in red color. So the entire book has been made with lot of efforts. Fully updated as per Finance Act. Fully covers the ICI material also in a very concise and comprehensive manner. So that on the day of examination, it is very easy for you to revise this. Otherwise, you cannot revise from ICI material on the day of examination. ICI material is of more than 2,500 pages. It is not possible to revise from ICI material. Now, once this is done, once the concept is done, today we are going to start with business and profession, profits and gains from business and profession. Once the entire chapter will be done, we are going to do what? We are going to come to the question bank. Now, your question bank covers more than 550 practical questions, including past RTPs, MTPs, and exam papers, and certain special questions which are drafted by me for your practice. It includes all the solutions which are fully updated as per the latest Finance Act 2025. All solutions are updated as per the latest Finance Act. We are not going to give you anything old. Everything is as per your syllabus. It covers 8 RTPs, 8 MTPs, 8 exam papers. All of these are also fully updated as per the latest Finance Act. Okay. And this will be done at the end of the syllabus. And all these things will be taught to you in the class. Nothing will be given as a homework. Don't worry about it. Everything will be done in the class itself. You don't have to worry about it. Then comes all the questions in the book is segregated into 3 stars. 3 star, 4 star, and 5 star. So that on the day of examination, if you want to select some questions which you want to do, because on the day of examination, you cannot solve all of them because of the lack of time. You have 24 hours between 2 papers. How will you solve 550 questions a day before exam? So you have to select few of them. So for that purpose, we have done star category, as you can see over here. That is 3 star, 3 star, some questions are 4 stars, and some questions are even 5 stars, which will come later on in some other topic. Okay. So everything has been made well thought, well planned. Everything has been made with latest updates, and everything has been made with proper planning for you all, so that you as a student should be at ease. I will put efforts so that you should be at ease. That is the objective of me making this book and making you learn this particular subject from me. That's it. That's all I had to say. If you have any doubts after the batch completes, or within the batch also, when you are doing a particular lecture, particular chapter, and if you have doubts, obviously doubts will come. You can WhatsApp on this number 900 I will try to reply to you as soon as possible. Probably on the same day I will try to reply. If not on the same day, on the next day I will definitely reply to you. In case your doubts are not getting understood, it is not getting resolved through WhatsApp, you can also call on this number and tell my team to connect to me. He will connect to me and we will have a call on the phone. Okay. So just go through the books now once, and then we will start with our first topic. You can just get used to the books, what exactly the book is. And then we will start with our first topic, that is profits and gains from business and profession. Okay.